na edi ehwe na yede som CGHTV vote anka e wo Facebook and YouTube www.cghtv.com enso website meeting esi janwa dazin.
And with his innocent face and everything, it deceived all of us. It deceived all of us. When I found out, I helped my husband in investigating the whole thing. As at now I'm talking to you, some of the ladies told me personally they were disappointed that they actually told us and we didn't believe them. Because I was one of you, I wanted proof. And at that time, I was heavily pregnant. I was tired. I had my own things going on. So I had to lay back. After giving birth, I kept on hearing stories. So I decided to get close to the staff. I made friends with the staff. And then I started hearing things. And I saw things for myself. When I came out here to come and say, some of you were, oh, she doesn't have a job, she's useless. For your information, Cliff Haven Beach Resort hired my husband, and my husband took me along. The contract in at a time was supposed to be me and him. Those of you who know this face, who have been to Cliff Haven, you've seen this face welcoming you. I worked as a receptionist. I doubled as someone who did reservations for people know me. Those who came there, they know me very well. I was handling the social media pages of Cliff Haven Beach Resort. A lot of you don't know anything. You came out and you are saying, she's just the wife of the manager. Yes, even if I am just the wife of the manager, should I have folded my hands and watched this guy do things that he was doing? Now, right now, a lot of you are saying that, oh, maybe he was frauded, someone sent him an email. That is who the guy is. Most of the girls he brought to the kitchen of Cliff Haven Beach Resort, he told them they were coming to school. These girls wanted to learn how to cook. He told them he had a school located in Kasua, and they could come and learn whilst they are being paid. But to us, we were bringing in workers. So you see where this is coming from. They actually, he actually put them in a way that they would even be scared to talk because they didn't want to lose that opportunity they thought they had. He picked people from Facebook, people who see him post his nice videos and stuff. They go out to him and they want to learn. I'm not gonna lie. I personally think he's a good cook, but he's a bad human being. He is I'm not going to say the word, but he is not a good human being. And sorry to say this, but family members, if you have a family member who is doing shit to other people, you know the kind of person he is. Do you people even talk to them? I don't think that guy has any positive friends around him. If not, after what happened to him at Cliff Haven, he would change. I came online one day and I saw a story after he was sacked. There was a story going on that he's what? That guy, when he was hired, told us he was divorced. He told us he was divorced. Later on, we found out he was married. After this whole brouhaha, a lady texted me with photos of their wedding. He was a married man. I don't know if he's divorced now. I don't know. He was a married man. Blessing Nana F Connect said he's a single guy, and because of his looks, sometimes girls would like to take him. Sister. All of this didn't even. I got how the tertiary embarrassment for some of you. Back to this guy. Let me tell you why you need to believe the news you are seeing. The guy is a con artist. The guy is a con artist. I don't know whether he has a group of people he's working with, because an individual person, like, why would you go and put yourself in a situation like this? Unless, of course, there's a mental problem somewhere. Because a whole human being, you try to sleep with a married woman, and when she refused, you decided it was time to evaluate all the girls in your kitchen. And the evaluation he gave the lady, I knew there was something wrong, because I see what they do in the kitchen. I see those who work and how hard they work. He decided to evaluate. So I went digging, and then I heard he tried to sleep with her, and when she refused, he told her he would get her out of the job. And he did. Because at some point in time, we did feel we trusted him enough that we gave him the kitchen. Okay, since you are in charge of the kitchen, pick those you feel you can work with. And I am so sorry, Esther. I am so sorry. I'm using this platform to apologize to you and all the other girls. We had no idea. We had no idea. And it was just one person's word against him, because at some point in time, he scared all of them and none of them wanted to talk. Even till date, there are a few of them, when you tell them, they will be like, oh, God will handle this. And truly, God has done it. Because this has actually given me hope. You know that there is a God somewhere. There is some energy somewhere. And that you do not mess with people who just want to live with their lives. Like I said, these girls just wanted a job. Finish. Some of them didn't even care about being paid. But he promised them they will get the job and they will get paid. Then after they got the job, he brings them in turns to sleep with them. And woe betides you when you refuse to sleep with him. One Saturday, we had guests. I was busy attending to guests. I have proof, I have witnesses. I was there when the supervisor came. Madam, come and see what's going on. Chef is chasing one of the girls. He was chasing one of the girls out. You will leave today if you don't leave today. A girl that he told us was his niece, because at some point in time we were tired of all the drama, and then we told him, say, okay, no more dating amongst the staff. If you want to date, do it outside. If you want to sleep with someone, do it outside, but no inter-staff relationships. Yes, maybe they were hiding doing their things, but here of all, after everything he's been through, you think he would learn sense. No. He went and brought a girl who he claimed was his niece. Not only he was sleeping with the girl and returned to give the girl a job at the kitchen. And then one day, the girl found him. He brought another girl in and claimed that he was bringing her as casual. I was passing the kitchen and I saw him and the girl in a way that I knew it was just one of his things, but I just swept it under there. I just knew that something was going to come up later. I was watching them. Not knowing this girl that he claimed was his niece saw him banging the other girl in the washroom. They say he does it everywhere, even in the kitchen. Kitchen that people are eating. He does it everywhere. That guy has a problem. That guy has a problem. You have the guts to come after me and call me names upon something you don't know about. the girl caught them, he lied and coerced her into believing that, oh, he's sorry and he plans to marry her. Someone who was already married though. And you know, some of our young ladies too, the same society have put them in a position where they feel like marriage is supposed to be a glory. So when a man is maltreating her just because he says he wants to marry her, she should condone everything. She should sit quietly and see. But then, this girl was so wise enough that after sleeping with someone else, he decided he wasn't going to sleep with her. He wasn't going to sleep with him again. At least there should be some time frame. But this guy is a horny something that he wouldn't let the girl be. He called the girl to sleep with her and the girl said she's not going to sleep with him. And he asked why, and she decided to lie that she was pulling her jean up and the zip cut her, down there. So she won't be able to do anything with him. That was on Friday night, he called her. Saturday in the morning, I was busy receiving guests. He found a way to quarrel with the girl in the kitchen and he insisted that we sack the girl immediately. I said, like this one, dear, today be today. It's either you leave or that girl leaves. And guess what? I got close to the girl and the girl told me, Madam, I am not his niece. He brought me here with the pretext that he was going to give me a job, I'll get paid, and that we were in a serious relationship. That was when everything started coming out. All the other staff members, those who even left without, they didn't have it in them to tell us because they felt embarrassed. Lied to you. If it's a consensual thing, that's not a problem. Yes, a lot of people were saying it's a consensual thing. Yes, it's consensual. But we gave him a policy. No dating after he got accused by other girls that he tried to force himself on them. We said, okay, if you feel like you want to be with someone, go and do it outside. No more sleeping with staff members or trying to hit on any staff member. But he went and brought someone and lied that the person is his niece so that he can be sleeping with her when they already gave you a law. Someone tried to sleep with a married woman. I mean, why am I even basing on that? A lot of you were saying, they are all single, all the girls are single, and he's a man, blah, blah, blah. What a shame. What a shame to think that all of you were born by a woman. I think the government should take this as a wake-up call. People are suffering in their jobs. People are suffering. Yes, maybe I and my husband were being paid more than them. But that is the contract he got for himself. People are suffering. People are being paid. People are being underpaid. People are being, sexually abused for jobs in this country. And Chef Smith was one, I used to hear about these things happening. Personally, that has never happened to me. I've never gone for a job and someone tried to sleep with me in return. They usually pick people they know. When the person comes out to speak, no one will believe them. They usually pick weak prey. But he messed up. He went to try it on a married woman. Oh, and she dealt with him. And from that case on, we started putting eyes on him. But all the other girls were single and, living their life. So they needed the job so much that they wouldn't even say anything. Cliff Haven Beach Resorts. Yes, that was where we hired him. My husband was the manager at then. We left Cliff Haven Beach Resort, was it last year or so? I can't even remember. Because we had our own plans. We wanted to start something of our own. But everyone who has been to Cliff Haven Beach Resort knows this face. I'm always there. If you say you've been to Cliff Haven Beach Resort and you haven't seen this face, then it's not Cliff Haven you came to. Thing against people like that. Some of us grew up with parents very strict that even people outside will be scared to try to take advantage of us. Some people don't have that. And I noticed most of these girls, as I said, are people that he can just easily take advantage of. And they'll even be scared to talk. Except Esther. And maybe the guys. As for the guys, he quarreled with them and had them thrown out of the kitchen so that he could bring in girls he can sleep with. Yes, there were girls who actually knew what they were getting into and they were doing it with their whole chest. That is not my problem. My problem is those who refused and he made their life miserable in the kitchen and even led to them being jobless. Some of them are actually jobless till now. Blessing Nana F. Connect. You are there calling yourself an activist. You are ashamed to womanhood. I've said it with my full chest. You have a friend who is like this and you won't advise him. As a woman, why? Oh God. I had a plan of everyone I was going to call out. All of you that left nasty comments on my page. All of you that insulted me, insulted my family. Because I came out to tell you, this person you are supporting, he did so and so and so, that's why he was sacked. But he came out and he's lying. That means he hasn't changed. It's either you talk to him, do a background check. No, you people didn't. You carried him. Wait. Now see, all of us are in the mud. All of us, we chop the shame some. Someone was telling me, why didn't I take the girls and report to the police station? Some of you are educated illiterates. Who told you can force a victim to talk or force them to talk to another party just because they've talked to you? Who told you that? No, this has to be an informal education. There need to be an informal education program, to educate people in general, women, men, children, to respect victims. Even in our local society these days, a victim will be forced to make peace with why do we put people out there to be harmed when we are supposed to take care of each other? Someone told me they are not my family members. I should use that energy and take care of my family. I only have a husband and